Welcome back, everybody. We are where we left off yesterday, um, at our continued battle at Bull Run, where they are attempting to cross the Bull Run by any means necessary, it appears. Man, all right, Buford's broken. All right. So, getting back into this battle, you see that they have definitely engaged our left flank heavily. We are trying to rush as many troops over that direction as possible between Hancock, Richardson. We're trying to get all of Halleck's first corps up, and the formidable job that George Cook has done. You see, he's taken almost 1,000 casualties, roughly almost 2/3, or a little over, right around that standpoint. So he's getting there, and he's getting hit hard. Sherman, we're trying to get into the attack to hit the rebel flank. And I think if he's successful and we can hold here with our defenses, we may be in business. Wow. Alright, all you guys that are getting flanked and standing on top of each other, how about listen to me instead? We're getting a lot of lag right now. It's almost like everybody's sped up if you're marching and everything else is in slow-mo. Alright, Cook, you've got support now. We're going to go to defend. Hancock, you're going to be a hammer. And we're going to switch you from defense to attack. Richardson, I need you to get some men over here. Who else I got in here that's rallied? This massive humanity. Get up there. We're not waiting on orders anymore, folks. You're getting orders directly from the top. Go plug that gap. Or in this case, I guess charge that gap. There you go, McDowell. Do something useful. Hancock, there you go. Attack. Forget this defend nonsense. We have them right where we want them, boys. Really not actually sure if we have them right where we want them, but it sounds good. I keep zooming out because we're not getting this mass lag when we zoom out. I think the sheer amount of... And we did just recently restart the game, so it's not like it's a from not restarting recently type of problem. Alright, can we hold these lines? I think it's just the mass amount of humans, or sprites, I guess. Not really humans. Over here. Man, Foster, I thought I moved you already, man. Get over here. Oh no, here they come on the right flank. That's not good. There's him over here also. If they press us on that flank also, we're going to be in problems. Emery, get over here, man. I understand they're trying to keep a reserve for the division, but at this point it's all hands on deck. Hunter. Push. Here comes Howard. We're going to stick him on the attack also and let him push up. Can our reinforcements push them aside? Looks like we got a 2-star unit over here. Who is it? Well, it's somebody in their skirmishers. Martindale. And the lag is so bad that I cannot actually click on him. Almost to a perk. Almost to a perk. Alright. Rush forward. Seal the gap. Good job, Martindale. Hancock is on the attack now. Got Richardson set for attack. Still trying to hold this flank. If we can hold here, we might be in business. We might have to call John Reynolds' division over next. Get on over here, Taylor. Bayard, come on. Graham, man, I've ordered you to come forward 3 times. How are we doing on this flank? I see at least 1 unit falling. Alright, well, we are outgunned. Extremely outgunned. But we have regulars versus whatever they have. But that 2nd Brigade coming up really is what worries me. Please shoot. Please. Please shoot. We seem to be having some problems with the game. We might, after this battle, we're definitely going to load out and come back in again. Perhaps that'll solve the problem. Alright, we're going to send in the reserves. How did he end up? Where did that brigade come from? Yeah, I think we're just getting a one of those where it's just a glitched battle, unfortunately, because they just keep marching right through what should be bullets. Where are you spinning? Okay, Porter, come on. Why are you guys all spinning to flank yourself? Not a fun strategy. Howard, get up there. Alright. Hancock. Are we attacking or are we standing there? Whose unit is this? Emery, come on, man. Let's go. Welcome to the party. Alright, we're gonna need some troops. We're just gonna have to start pulling with whatever we got here at this point. Coulter's men and Reynolds' division are gonna start getting sent to our right flank, reinforce it. At least we have a road for the most part of that. Turn and shoot, everybody. Turn and shoot. Hold that flank. Realistically, their next move is probably to come right across this bridge. We are going to keep that division there because there are men massing right now. It's a really well coordinated attack by the enemy. When you're watching this and you're like, oh, well, man, well, why didn't we had to look at the defensive line we had? And they found cavalry here and they rerouted everybody away from the defensive line to attack the cavalry. It's fantastic. And Philadelphia Brigade maybe is going to have to come over here to help. I'm not sure. Could cause us to give up that flank, or I guess the center. I don't know what we want to call that anymore. This side of things is getting better. We're going to switch Wood from defensive to an attack stance. Come on, Wood. Hancock, man, all of your guys are back here. You're supposed to be on attack. Get up there. Shank, Sedgwick, roll them up. We roll up this side of their flank. Everybody from Halleck's corps can come in and tear into the other group that's right there in front of them. Sykes, you are marching right into a flank. There you go. Yep, you figured it out. Attaboy. And artillery shells right on your face. Man, they are marching right in front of you and you guys didn't shoot once. It's like nobody's allowed to shoot while anybody's moving, right? Wheaton's facing the wrong direction. Somebody's got to tell me if I'm doing something wrong here because we are just not shooting. Please add it to the comments if you're noticing something that we're doing wrong here. Or if you agree that maybe this is just glitched out at this point. It's taking significantly longer than any time ever for troops to actually shoot. Alright, yep. Unstable. That's great, though. You're going that way. I know your commander's over on the other side. I don't care. Alright, they are coming across the bridge kind of as anticipated here. Let's pour it into them, please. Old Vermont. And the Iron Brigade. See, usually you click that, they're in range, they shoot at them, but they're marching, and right now nobody can shoot while anybody's marching. They have to wait till everybody stops moving. I don't understand it. Man, where's Tyler? He was all the way up there a minute ago, and now all of his artillery sitting back at Centerville. Can we shoot, please? Well, we have been pushed back severely here. There's some firing taking place. Alright. This is going to be one bloody battle. Alright, how are we doing in the center? God bless. They're rotating even more men over. How are we doing? 13,000 casualties for them out of their 72,000. They can only sustain a couple. Probably what? Another 2,000 casualties and they'll break. Their morale is about equal to mine. But I'm not confident with whatever's getting ready to happen here. Alright, Sherman, let's try to get you to the left. Howard and Hunter pushing up on this. Alright, who is falling back? Alright, we're going to put you to attack now. We're going to have to try to hold as best we can, guys. Whoever this is, are you ready to go? You are. Get up here. The First Corps has come up and is threatening their right flank Now, you are aware that our right flank is also in danger. We're going to try to turn Howard's men to threaten that flank that's over here. Cook's men, let's go. Get back engaged. Howard, turn, engage. Hunter, if I can find you. Hunter, hit Rhodes. The commander and the brigade. So our artillery is setting up, and it does look like we are engaging a little bit with some of that artillery. So that's a bonus at this point. Come on, Howard. Wheel those guys. Let's go. Hunter will hold the front. Your guys got to wheel. Come on, Hunter. Get up there. Protect Howard's flank. Sherman will protect yours. Get to the front lines. No time to be resting in the back. How are we doing in the center? Looks like we're cutting them down as they try to march across the bridge. Got 2 brigades there. We got 1, 2 prepared for the pontoon, and a 3rd for the short crossing. That's good. How are we doing over here? Van Wyck. We'll leave you on defend. It's okay. Lane, you're on defend. Alright. Are Howard's guys getting engaged with this swath of infantry in the woods? They are. Nope, not what I wanted. I wanted you to fire. Alright. Alright, so we have enveloped them. Somebody got wounded. McDowell, that's okay. He was too friendly with Halleck to the point of where Halleck didn't want to actually do his job. Wanted to ride around and gallivant with him. Alright, so we'll leave them alone for right now. Get you with your commander up this direction. Oh no. Why? What? Fall back. Fall back to your defenses. I guess not, because we're going to take massive hits at that point if you do that. Engaged in a charge with an engineering brigade. Hopefully we hold. Alright, Sickles, get off the ground. Vermont broke. Sickles is next up to defend that flank with the Iron Brigade to defend the front. Alright, we've got bodies, we've got men, we've got guys. Alright, are they too... They've got to be close to breaking point. That's another hour. 19% casualties. They are pretty close, so probably a couple hundred more casualties. Here comes the Stonewall Brigade against the Iron Brigade. Come on, spin. Hannibal Day, get over here, support. Philadelphia, you're going to stay there in case they try to cross. Alright, here we go. Halleck's Corps is finally engaged, and they're getting involved big time. I don't think we've done any perks yet, so 50% for Baker's entrenchments. That's cool. Alright, let's get some guys up and engage, please. Showdown between the Iron Brigade and the Stonewall Brigade. Along with the VMI cadets. Okay. The cadets are falling back across the road. They're broke. Just enough artillery got to them. Stonewall Brigade versus the Iron Brigade. Things of legend right there. As another brigade pushes across. With the Excelsior Brigade right there. Alright, we're going to switch lane to attack. We've got SD Lee out here. We're going to switch Van Wyck to attack. I'm feeling frisky. I think we can take them. We've got one group and then some small ones over here. I think we can take them. We'll leave Reynolds in support. Alright, how are we doing over here? Well, one of their officers is very lost. I think he's trying to surrender. And they are starting to collapse in a variety of places on this front line. Just sending units forward right now. Martindale is taking some hits. Looks like he's got artillery right in front of him. Same with Sedgwick. Whew. There they go. Alright, enemy retreating. I'm not even going to worry about switching anybody to assault. We'll just keep up the fight wherever we're at. And hopefully inflict some more casualties, get them off the battlefield and back across the Bull Run and protect Alexandria completely. So really you got to commend the AI here. They, I think, did a great job with their initial approach. I mean, they, other than the charge across the Stone Bridge with two brigades that surrendered, which ultimately I think came down as part of the reason for their collapse there at the end. Yeah, it gave us a major victory. 16,000 casualties, and it's what, a little over 3,000 casualties from just surrenders. So, you got to commend them for their initial approach, other than that piece, because then they probed and found a couple holes and started trying to exploit them. If they would have not maybe charged those two across the bridge and maybe split up their forces a little bit more so hit both flanks, I think they could have done it. Looks like Magruder took command from Sidney Johnston. I don't know if he was defamed and forced out of his command or what, but it was Albert Sidney Johnston before, and now it's Magruder. So, with that, we will go back to the main screen with a pretty decisive victory. Alright, we've made it back to the home screen. It actually took a lot longer than it typically does, so I'm wondering if maybe we need to restart some things, but we'll get there momentarily. Try to make it through this episode. So, you see our officer loss report. It's pretty bad. A lot of them, I think, were some of our cavalry commanders, though, so we didn't lose any division commanders that I'm aware of. Guess we'll go replace all of these guys. Oh, sorry. Not sure if anybody... And we will go ahead and merge some of these units if they're under 200 men. Because, like, 16 men, that's just not going to do anything. So, we're going to merge them into the 2nd Cavalry, which is also pretty low. So, we'll merge the 2nd Cavalry into the 1st Cavalry, who doesn't have an officer. So what we'll do is try to find somebody with cavalry experience, and it'll be Eli Long will take control. 494, 443, 293. Alright, so we have 4 regiments now. Preston. Again, we'll try to find somebody with cavalry experience here, and David Gregg. So, alright, we're good there. Artillery, we'll go ahead and let them stay. If they end up under like 30 troops, we'll merge them. But we're doing okay there. 6,000. Check everybody just to make sure. So, as you see, I mean, we got some good perks getting ready to happen for most of Halleck's corps. Finally showing up on that flank and really hammering the Confederacy. Alright, McDowell's gone. Another cavalry commander. Anybody left? Nope. Samuel Spear. Alright. I think that's telling us McClellan's got another. So, what do we want to go with for McClellan? I like flying column because then it's better supplies, better movement speed, supply efficiency would be better. We'll go with flying column and go from there. As long as we got at least 6,000 men in each division, we'll be okay. We'll check each one to make sure we don't have a small number anywhere. We'll probably start recruiting more troops here shortly. You see there, we're under 1,000 men in a couple places. He's just over the threshold of before getting merged somewhere. Alright, so Graham, we need... I don't have anything selected, right? Charles de Villiers. do have some troops getting ready to arrive. It looks like 9 days. 17, 24, 25. That's Banks' corps. So that will help. It won't be exactly everything we need, but it'll help. How are we doing? Core strength, 20,000. We could use a little bit more. A little under 20,000. We're doing okay in Franklin's. Like to see one more. We'll give it. We'll give another brigade to everybody. Just to try to get numbers back up. I think we're attrition-wise going to keep losing. I think he's from Pennsylvania, so we're good there. Oh, that wasn't even him. I think he's from New York. Yeah, so we'll replace him with somebody from either Pennsylvania or professional. There we go. Supporter could be next. Do we have anybody able to be promoted? Or any other commanders ready to take over their own division? We don't. Since that'll put us over 8,000, we're actually just going to go ahead and add a division here. We could add another corps. That might be what we do all across. Need to figure out who is ready. We got Sumner, Sherman. Let's see, Fame 3, 2, 2, 3. Right now, Richardson or Sherman would be the guys. So Richardson, Sherman, or Sumner. He's professional. The other two professional. Yes. And yes. We'll go with Richardson. So before we do that, we need somebody to take over his brigade. It'll be Emory. Someone to take his division. And we'll create another corps for Richardson. Hopefully it picked him. It did. Okay. So then for him, we do need another brigade commander. See if there was anybody else in his. It'll be Dan Sickles. Will be his division commander. We'll start with one division and kind of go from there. Let's see. We needed to pull that one from. There we go. Alright, so we'll start with one division for Sickles. We'll go with 3 brigades. Alright, so we'll start with that and let Richardson's 10th Corps now. I think that's our 10th. Start forming for us there. And that'll let us continue to reinforce people, but keep them under 8,000 troops in their brigade. If there, we could add another one. Let's see. Anybody else under 6,000? Not at this point. So we'll be good to go there. I think that 10th Corps will be helpful. We obviously don't have artillery or anything set up there, but we'll get there. Matter of time. How are we doing on the front lines? So these forts that we're taking are going to be kind of beneficial here. You see, we're starting to take even in-cuts into the south. It's almost time to launch an attack at Memphis. See how we're doing here. Foot, we're going to need you to move a little bit quicker. Let's get up there and really cause some problems. Banks, we're going to send up to Frederick. Get him out of the fight for a little bit. Oh, wondered why nobody's moving. It's because I'm on pause. So as they all scatter away from Alexandria, we have held again. We'll hopefully take the city of Fort Smith momentarily, along with the supply depot and some of the food nearby. Fort Gibson, hopefully we can bombard. We will send the Army of Kansas probably to go start taking some territory in Indian territory. Are we able to hit that? Looks like we are. Good. Alright, so if Foot can take Fort Gibson, I think that'll maybe be our 9th or 10th fort. I've lost count, to be totally honest with everybody. But that would be pretty beneficial, and oh, we lost a ship. That would get us closer and closer to being able to completely take the west half of Arkansas. If we take that fort out, their armies out here will be completely without supply, and we'll be able to move kind of all over. We'll increase the size of that supply depot and use it to try to take out a couple forts with that Army of Kansas, while also marching a group down to, hopefully, in the near future, Little Rock. I don't know if we'll have the supply for it, but we'll try. Let's see. how Farragut's ships are doing. Oh no. Oh no. Here they come. Lee's Corps. 15,000 men. Who are they bringing with? Probably Donelson's 33,000. Waiting to see if anybody else starts moving. So he's got 14 ships disabled. I'm just going to assume that's going to take him a little while. It might be even after we get these ironclads. Like this one, that's going to take forever. 25%, that's going to take forever. So we'll get a couple of those out of there. Hopefully be able to stick some ironclads in to his flotilla. Man, they're just not going to let us get ready to go after Memphis. They're just going to keep hitting us. I think the 6th and 7th Corps will be okay. Pope's starting to get some men, it looks like. 12 days away. I mean, that's a suicide march. 15,000 men? There's no way. There's no way. Donelson gets to reinforce from that far away? Really? Alright, well, I don't foresee this being